Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to Monday night. It's kind of different, but we are here and we're going to do a little creating, little mixed media, day 4, I believe. I got that correct, I'm hoping. If not, Lee will fix it for me. So I have a lot of things to talk about. A couple things we're going to be doing. Super excited. I went to Michael's today. That was fun. And so, while I'm talking to y'all, tomorrow's 10 o'clock might be a little bit off, and I just want to apologize early because I've been eating M&Ms. I go to my endocrinologist in the morning to get blood work and to check my sugar as I've been eating M&Ms. They have peanuts. It's, there's protein. And so that appointment's at 9:15. They just kind of give it to me, and I was like, that's a Tuesday at 9:15. But hopefully I'm in and out, and I hopefully will be back, and I will text you as I'm leaving there, and I'll be like, hey, I'll be going live at 10:30 or 11. So that's what I'm thinking, and that will be, because then I go at 1, I race into, so it either will be morning or early afternoon, because tomorrow night is my journal class. So excited. And if you are going to be attending that, hey Miss Kate, if you're going to be attending that class and you have not had, hey Judith, hey Carol, if you have not had invitation to the group, you will get one of those tonight sometime, because we're going to be going live within that group, or I'm either going to be going live on YouTube. We're working that out, but you will find out. Lee is deciding how she wants me to do that. Hey Ann, how are you? Hey Miss Lee. She kind of keeps me going, y'all. So let me tell you what happened to me last night. I am a little tired today because I had to get up and go to my gastroenterologist this morning. Y'all know I have a lot of gist, right? I'm looking for my GP, my general practitioner. I'm looking for that one. Had to give that one up or she left me to take care of her parents. I still haven't forgiven her for that. And if you want to still take the class, you can get on in it. It's a 3-part course, and tomorrow night it's the deep dive tomorrow night, where I will be showing you how to put the book together. Here's the situation. Hey Pat, I would just watch it tomorrow night, because you can watch it over and over and over and over and over and over, and you will have it forever. Okay, and then that way we can ask questions, that kind of thing. So, hi, thank you, welcome. Okay, how do I say your name? I want to be able to say your name. Can you phonetically write it in there for me? Welcome from Brazil. That's awesome, guys. I appreciate it. I've got the class tomorrow night, and if you can still get in on that if you want to, and you can take that anywhere. I know. I have a name. I just got to do it. I'm just lazy. Anyway, so I'm seeing my gist, and I'm getting my gray done tomorrow at 1, and then I'll be here for the class. But this is what my dog did to me last night, Molly. It's like I had a baby again, y'all. So if I'm loopy, that's why. Because Molly Freeman, she went out at 11:30. We let him out like at 11:30, and then she goes, "Hey Laura." She woke me up at 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, and then Tony got up at 4:30, and then 6. Go into the back. I don't know if she ate something. I don't know. But it's like I've had a baby. I'm tired. So I'm going to leave here tonight and go straight home, wash my face, and go to bed. Okay, so I have a lot of fun things to show you. So I went to Michael's today, and I found, okay, so I never splurge anymore because, I have tons of paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point us down, okay, and then I'm going to add that, make that A, and then put me in there as B. Ta-da! This is just a piece of paper. This is, it's cardstock, and it's torn right there. So I'm just tearing that off because it's a little busted. We may paint that, do something with it. Okay, so I went into Michael's today, Michael's Craft Stop store here in the States, and these were on sale. You buy one, you get the second one half off. And I bought shimmers, and then I bought shinies, aluminums. Would you all like to see them? Because they are incredible. Okay. So I have, this is kind of a blue shimmer. They had glitter, but I thought we could add glitter to this. And then this one is like seafoam. Or not seafoam, I'm sorry, it's just like a pale teal. It's just like my jam. These are my jam, you know? And this one was rose gold, kind of, which you know I love. And then here's the shiny one. So I got a bunch of this one. Look at that. And then it came in gold. Glorious. I think that's lavender. Blue or silver, I think maybe. Here's pink, but it's a different pink. That wasn't gold. And then here's gold. This must be the green one. That's green. It's green. It's green. Okay. Thais, is that it? Thais? Thank you. Yes, because listen, I'm a bit of a redneck from Kentucky, but I will do my best. And I'm sure I'm butchering it, but thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it. Y'all, and I'm almost ready for the giveaway. Guess on Instagram, I now have 2,496 followers. I am 4 away from 2,500. I have been trying to get there for months. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, it is Vintage Bandits Mercantile. Please go say hello, follow me. I am giving this cup away as soon as I get to 2,500 there, and I got a bunch of followers. So this will be going out this week. It's a cute little Starbucks. My husband, Thais, is that right? Thais? I'm trying. And he spoils me with, oh, thank you. Awesome. It's a gorgeous name. Alrighty. So there's those papers. We might do something fun with that. Okay. And then, my friend, oh, my brain just blew up. Okay, this dear lady came in and she had a bunch of quilt that were her family's, and she's like, what am I going to do with these? And I was like, well, she wants to frame them, and I was like, well, if you're going to frame them, I would trim all this off. But then I turned them over, and guys, look at the back of these. I think they are actually better. So she gave me some. Look at that. I love the work on the back. And I said, do one showing the back of it. And she gave me a bunch. So I'm seeing journal covers. I'm seeing junk journals. She gave me the turquoise. And listen, you know I'm adding red into my logo. Look at this. This is a perfect design. So I'm going to try and copy it and enlarge it or whatever. Isn't that cute for like a logo? Letters or something? Don't know what I'm going to do. But I have a bunch of these. And aren't they gorgeous? And this was this is their dress. This was their dress fabric or whatever they needed. And look at, I love this one. Look at all the different colors on this one. And they're just worn. Isn't that gorgeous? The back of it, the history, the sweetness of it. And this is like a leopard kind of. And I love this one. Look how fun this one is. It has, this is flannel and cotton. Isn't that sweet? Hey, Cindy. So I thought this would be fun. I'm going to be using this and, you know, cating it up. And she's fine with that. She knows what I was going to do with it. So there we go. Okay. Now, we are going to, I saw this picture and I meant to upload it. Of course, I did not. But we're doing, you know, I'm into making the mixed media. So this is my art journal. I think I shared it last week. I did another page. I'm still working on the front, which we might do something with this right here. I'm going to show you what these are. Okay, so that's a little hint. But this is just my little cover. I did a little work in there. And then this one, I started right here. It's like my first one. And so this is like watercolor that I did. And then this was from a magazine. And then I did a stencil over top of it to kind of soften it. Okay, Vicki. Hey, Lee, will you let Vicki, do you follow me on Facebook? I think you have to follow. Maybe that's a problem. Hey, Lee, will you look for her if you're on here? And Vicki, I promise we will get you in there. There's no way I'm leaving you out. I promise, I promise, I promise. Okay. Yes, you are registered. I know that. So don't worry. I'm not leaving anybody out. This one. So we're going to be making something similar to this. I still haven't finished this edge. So maybe we could take some of that quilt and put on there. That'd be gorgeous. All right. So this is just out of a magazine I thought was cute. And I might go in, I don't know, on this back page, this was another part of that magazine. And then I just glued it in and I painted over it. But right here, I just went in and wrote and then I love to paint flowers. That's all I can do. Okay, I promise we'll get you in. I don't think we've added anybody yet. So, I just wrote one of my favorite scriptures, especially right now, and it's like, created me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Psalm 51:10. Love that. That's kind of like my theme for my creating with the Creator vision God has given me. So anyway, so this is just 3 signatures, and a signature is just the pages that you have in here, okay? I've made them out of everything, magazines, square. This is just junk, because then I can go in and paint over it, which we might do. So, and then I have this just elastic right here to hold it together because it gets on my nerves. But we may stamp. I made some textural stamps today. These are, and I have the information, and it is linked on my Amazon account. It's the pink rubber carving blocks. They're a little pricey, so they have different options. Go look. And then I have a Speedball linoleum cutter. And I want to thank everybody for following me on Facebook as well. I'm up to 1245, which is huge. I couldn't get out of the 1100s for months, so I'm so grateful and thankful, because the more I have, then, you know, it just grows my business. And I have real exciting news about the business coming up, but I can't share it today. As soon as I can, I will. And a little tweak of next month's, wrong camera, Sari Silk, those blooming rings, the Sari Silk and subscription box. Here's a little, okay, it's the VBM Journal Making Course Series. Vicki, you're in it, sweetie. So go check that out. Okay. All right, I got to take off my sweater. I'm just having a flash. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Okie dokie. There we go. I carved all these. Now, there's no rhyme. There's nothing to it. Let me show you what it looks like. I printed all of them. This one, I did a couple of prints on this one. It's just to make texture on anything. And then we can make one right here, okay? So let's do more of like another Aneba kind of thing. And you can, this is really easy to cut. I just kind of go right down like this with my blade, and I can make smaller ones or bigger ones. And then you can just get your Sharpie, not that one, Beth, the other one. It's not a Sharpie, but it works. And I'm just going to go in, and I'm just going to, you know, I don't know, just some kind of thing. And then I want to do the inside like that. And then we'll cut around the edge. Now, I've just learned this also. These little tools are super, super sharp. Do you know how I know? Yep. And what's cool about this, it holds all the little blades and the handle, so you can store them away. And first we're going to carve out this section right there, and then we're going to carve out the outside. Okay? And inside this thing, you just kind of got to get the feel of it. It has, when you get it, it has a little section, and it pulls apart, and it will fit. It just loosens up. And it fits, well, that's the wrong side, isn't it? It fits right down in there. Come on. You know, I've done this 100 times today. Because I've changed, you can change them up. Of course, as I have witnesses. So if you're working, oh, come on, dadgummit. If you're working on something, share with, oh, there we go. Share with me what you're working on. And then it tightens it up, and it has a blade, right? Can y'all kind of see that beveled blade a little bit? Right there. Yeah. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to follow my little lines right here. Here, I'm going to get out of this, and so I can pull y'all closer, so you can see what I'm doing. And there we go. Okay, there we go. Y'all see okay? Thank you, Shannon. Come on. There we go. And you just go in and you basically just carve and follow that line. They have others that aren't as easy. I ordered these because it was easier. And let me tell you where I learned how to do this. So don't be impressed with me, because clearly I didn't think of this. Carmen, we did this at her event last May. So fun. And we learned how to carve. Now, you don't want to have your fingers where this can slip, because it will slash you. Hi, Denise. How are you doing, sweetie? It will totally cut you. So just be cognizant of that and be careful. And you're just trying to get out all of that gunk in there, so you just have the stamp. But it's kind of fun, and you can use any stamps for this, but this is just kind of going to build texture that we can build on different types of paper and layer this, different colors of ink. Let's just do a little play-in and see what we can do. And then you just have, and it's different than anybody else, which is kind of fun. So there you go. There you go. So it's pretty easy, because they have different sizes, so you can take out lots of chunks of it. Now, but to do the edge, I figured out a better way, especially with this. Now, I don't know if you're doing actual linoleum, because you can just get like the old school linoleum. Oh yes, we have a creative club to share all our creative stuff in a judge-free zone. We're all just going to share and create. Me too. I'm going to start sharing stuff, so I would love for us to do that together. I also got some new glue I didn't talk about, but this is supposed to be, sticks to more surfaces. It's supposed to be 2 times stronger, so I figured we'd try it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I just want to make sure I get it all hollowed out. Now, this is what I like to do. It's not safe either, so you know. Get one of those gloves that's like a knife thing. I just like to go in and I just want to, first of all, let's go around this whole outside edge too, so that it's, you know what, I just messed up. Hang on. I did. I need to do a little edge that holds this up, because we want that there. We want that to be there. Oopsies. But you know what? You can fix it. These come kind of big. I just messed that up right there. That's okay. We're not going to think about it. Then I'm just going to kind of carve these back a little bit. It cuts pretty good, as you all saw. I'm just taking the bulk out. Yeah, I know. I'm bringing the blade right towards myself. You could always do this, which might be a little better because you can get a nice curve with it, like that. And guys, these blades are literally from the Dollar Tree. I got 3 for $1.25, so there you go. This is just for texture, okay? So we'll try it out and see what it looks like. Who knows? I may have messed up, but anyway. Okay, let me show you what we can do. So that's like a stamp. How fun is that? Okay. Let's put all this up so I don't hurt myself anymore. And I have links to all of this on my Amazon page. There we go. They have little tips, they have tiny ones. So there's all different sizes. You get like 5. There we go. You get like 5 different tips. This one, I have no idea what it's for. I need to watch a video. So So there you go. Now let's do some stamping so y'all can see what these look like. I'm gonna grab, here, let's use this paper right here. This will be good. This is really cheapo watercolor paper. So let's see what we can do with this. Ooh, we might be able to do something with some of this as well. This we use with those stencils. So we can layer. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. And then we can carve something else. I used black ink, but I don't want to do that right now. So I'm just gonna wipe it off real fast. And if it kind of blends together, I'm okay with that too. You can use any color ink you want. This is kind of like a little plaid type of thing. I was trying to make something different and it came out like plaid, so I thought, well, there we go. There we go. I'm just cleaning them and let's see what they look like. And you can stamp a couple. These are totally different than like our stamps from oh, y'all know our awesome, amazing stamps from Iron Orchid Design. My goodness, Beth. Okay, I'm going, you could do white. You could do, okay, I have this really pretty tattered rose, which is fun, and I think I've inked it, but I'm not sure. It's, it is, it's Distress Oxide, so it could maybe do something really cool. We're gonna let that settle for just a second. And let's use this blue. We'll try this one, see what it looks like, the one we just did. It's just for texture. Okay, so no judgment here, guys, but oh, who is calling me? My child, my sweet, sweet, sweet son, who, let's pull back a bit. Let's pull back just a little bit. And then I'm going to make that like that, and then make, there we go. There we go. Ooh, I like it. That's kind of like a Neba kind of feel, isn't it? You could also take your paper and do this. Like we could put it down like that if we wanted to. And you could even take a brayer. If you wanted to brayer over it like that, maybe. Give us a little, ooh, I mean, for just it being kind of higgity-piggity, I like it. Like it, like it, like it. Okay, so there you, that's what we can do. I think I have a white. Let's try doing a white on, we need like a colored piece of paper, Beth. Seriously, what is wrong with you? You know this. Let's see if we can put one in here. Let's see if it'll work on one of these dark pages. Let's put it right, let's put it on this brown right here, okay? See if we can't make it. I just used it to hold that down like that. Okay, let's use this kind of leopardy looking one in white, and let's see what happens. Do I have my white ink out here? I don't even know. I could probably use a little inking, couldn't it? This is the white mixing ink from IOD. You can use any ink y'all want, but if you want this, you can get it on my website. Okay, so we're just going to place it right there to build some layers and textures, okay? I'm going to do this, just kind of push it down with my brayer. You could also ink up your brayer, which would be easy to do. Let's see. Ooh, look at that when that dries. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's get that a little dry. Okay, does anybody have any questions about doing this? Have you done this before? Do you think this is ridiculous? Yes, no, anybody? Look at that. I think that is really cool. But then you could layer it with another color, which would be fun. We're just setting up. Clean that off. Let's do this one right here in turquoise. Y'all are being really quiet. If I need y'all to comment and do all kinds of likes, because that tells, it's kind of dry, Facebook, that hey, people like her. All right, I'm just gonna put this like off kind of. I don't know if it's gonna show up because it's blue, but let's do this. I'm just kind of winging it, y'all. But it's mixed media, so you can do anything. What was that? What was that? Did y'all hear that? That makes me a little nervous. Look at that though. What was that? I don't know what that was. Huh. So then we could take this cute piece right here and go in and add some blue to it and just kind of do that just to mix it up a bit. And tear it off like that. I'm going to do this just to get it dry and go in, and then we can glue that on there. Let's try our new glue stick and see what this, if this is even extra. Sticks to more surfaces. What did it say? 2 times stronger. That's exciting. Super exciting, isn't it? Okay, y'all ask me some questions. You know I hate to be alone on these things. Come on, people, say hi. If you join, if you're watching, you don't have to ask a question. Just say, hey, I'm here, and say, don't talk to me. I won't even talk to you. But if you don't say hi to me, because of my Switcher Studio, I don't even know you're with me. So come on, friends. Somebody talk to me. I don't understand why you're so quiet. You're killing me, folks. You're killing me. You're killing me. Come on, talk to me. All right. I love that it's purple. This takes me back to my kindergarten days when I was teaching my babies in kindergarten. Okay, so let's just slap this in kind of up here like that. And then you could always go on with any kind of paper that you might have around. Let me see. Do I have this? I have this red. Wait. Oh, yeah, remember we decoupaged it onto, oh, do y'all remember? Oh, good for you. Let's tear some of this off. And let's stamp this with this right here. This is what I have. So that's why I'm doing a lot of turquoise, and I'm adding turquoise. Thank you, Carol, for letting me know that, because everyone else is just quiet. My friends Kate and Lee and Vicky and Cindy and Thais, is that right? Are y'all still with me? Did I lose you? Okay. So then we're just going to take this. We're just going to tear it. This is from a gel print, and I'm just going to go in there and lay that in. And so you just go in and you just start laying in all kinds. Hey, Carol, are you in our little creative group? Because I would love to see pictures of your Valentine's ornaments. Tell me what you're doing. I would love to see. Guys, I get so inspired by you, so please share your projects with me. Please, pretty please. So we're just putting a little color. I'm going to actually take this, and I'm going to run it to this page right like that, right across it. Right like that. And then I have a magazine over here. Let's just see what we've got here. Nope, I know I have more papers. somewhere. This is kind of fun. Let's see, what colors do I even have over here? White and blue, that's all I have. I do have this green. Let's do a little green with it, shall we? Let's take this plaid. I want y'all to see them all, so let's do them. Okay. This is Distress Oxide. So this is one powerful green. All right, let's sprayer. There we go. That's fun, isn't it? It's hard to see on this thing, but can you see it on this one maybe? Let's see if we can get this to give us a second print. A little bit lighter maybe, I don't know. So you can make any kind of print you want. This one is fun because it's big and it's kind of, it's a little abstract or something, I don't know. It looks like there's no masterpiece here. That is hilarious. Y'all just hush, masterpiece. I'm gonna have to throat punch somebody. Okay, I'm totally kidding, totally kidding. Facebook, do not ban me. I'm kidding. Oh, okay, let's go. So you can just take, like this is gel prints. That kind of jumped a bit, but I even like the texture from the gel print. This goes like, let's see if we can get this down here so you can see all the different ones. This one just looks like a big green from my golf course. Look at that cool texture. That's fun. I did see another thing on Fun Texture today. Where they watercolor and then they, let's just do that. They did, love you. You know I love you. They did rubbing alcohol. It was really cool. I'll have to share the link for that. It's a thing on Instagram. Looks like a kidney, or I don't know what shape it is, maybe. All right, so you have these, and you can just, you don't have to even keep it. You can just tear them out like you want them to be, and we want them to kind of have some shape or whatever. We're just kind of collaging, just a little, just to give us some background on here, and then you can go in and you can like watercolor over top of it, or do kind of anything. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And you could even, we could even go in with this that has this, just add in anything, you know? Like you could just, we're just tearing and adding. This is just, nobody's gonna see this. This is just for me to see if I like it or not. And I could take a brush and just get a little bit of water. Just taking a brush, and I'm just gonna spray this with a little bit of water on the brushes. It's just my little Mr. bottle. I could go in here totally and just kind of take that green and dab it around. I lose the print, but I can get some color onto the page. You know what I'm saying? I could always go and get it like there and borrow some and put it over there, put it over the whole page. I could also go in with some white paint, which would be fun. If I could find it. I know I have it close by. So this is just all about making whatever you want it to be. Looks like it's sheep's body. This one, yeah, doesn't it? It does, Betty, yes. It's a little, you know, it's abstract. Just don't look at it. I just have a little bit of white acrylic paint, and I'm just gonna go in here and just work on these edges a bit and just kind of pull it together and let it dry. I don't mind, I'm just kind of mixing the colors and just softening everything. There's something about putting white over everything, just softening your edges a bit. And even though I know I just stamped all this, even though I'm painting right over a little bit of this, it's okay, because the texture is going to be there. It's just adding texture to the page is what it's doing. And that's what we want. Now, I'm not an expert on mixed media. That's why I'm doing a 15-day challenge, so I can just practice. I think these turned out better, but I'm trying not to rely on my on magazines to make it look cute. I want to push myself to draw a little bit or to create with paper or collage or whatever, you know? And I'm just drying it. So then I can go in, let's put the lid on the glue. Let it dry a little bit. Let's put some glue that's gonna stick it. You know what I'm saying? Make it work. Thank you, Shannon. That is so sweet. I'm a little, now listen guys, you know I'm not an expert in anything. Come on, I know a little about a lot. As I like to say, I'm an inch deep and a mile wide. So I went in and bought this Beacon 3-in-1, and this is Fabrifix, and we're gonna compare and contrast. And I'm pretty sure they're the same thing. This one was cheaper than this one. This one was $13. Yes, I did that. I did do that. I did that, Betty. Oh, good. You can totally do it. This was $16 for 8 ounces, and this was $13. So guess which one we went with? Because I'm pretty sure it's all the same thing, and Beacon is just trying to rip us all off. You could also go in now. Let me find. I don't think I got rid of it. You know, you could easily go in and add some ribbon or fabric or whatever. I've got a little bit of a mess here, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I've shown you. You all know what I'm getting at. I'm probably just going to go in. I could glue in anything that I make, or I could do some watercolor and chop them up. But you can make any kind of textural thing that you want. I just think they're fun and different, and it's not going to be like anything on the market out there. Look at that sheet, and you could just, you know, you can do anything. You can do anything with these, which is fun. If you can draw on it, I did do, let me show you this. I did a flower, but you can go buy a stamp and do this. That's why it's not really impressive, okay? It's not super impressive. I just did a flower. So I'll show you what it looks like if you want to see it. And it's not super impressive, but I did this last year. I did it right after I got back from Carmen's because I was, you know, wanting to push myself, and then things got busy. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure it's all the same thing, and I didn't know I could split it. But anyway, so you don't have to do like abstract stuff. You can do any kind of stuff. All right, I'm just saying. Do whatever you want, okay? So there you go. It's kind of fun. And you can do the back. You can have two if you don't go through it, like I did some of them. It's real heavy. Look at my hands. And just know you're gonna, look at that Band-Aid, cool. So you can do kind of anything you want with them. This would be, you know, it's kind of like, it's like block printing. And I need to look up some kind of like batik thing. I want to do some of that. I want to do a big one of that kind of. I just got to do a little research, and I didn't do research today because I knew I just wanted to be haphazard and do something silly. So like, oh, you know what? Let's take this one and let's stamp it right on top there. I think that'd be fun. Yeah. But let's do it in this blue, and then maybe add some white to it. Maybe, I don't know. Will it fit on this page? I don't know if it will or not, but we're gonna try. Might be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Thank you. Thank you. It is, guys, don't be impressed. Don't be impressed at all. Okay, so that gives you kind of that layered textured look that we're wanting to. I mean, listen, I do that same flower everywhere, as you can see. I have really, I'm a one-hit wonder. You know? But that's really cool. Then I could go in with colored pens or pencils or watercolor and zhuzh it up, you know. You're just taking plain paper out of magazines and painting and creating and just there's absolutely, this is for no rhyme or reason, just to get out there and create. Okay, that's just what we're gonna do. Let me take this, and I still don't know what I want to do on the cover. I did want to paint this white, so let's do this right here. So you can get, this is literally junk mail, guys. Junk mail. It's junk mail. And I'm just painting over it with acrylic paint. That's all I'm doing. Nothing special. Nothing fancy. But you know what the best thing, if you're doing any kind of journal making, you know what the best thing about that piece of paper is? Who can tell me what's the best thing about that paper, what I'm going to say? Anybody got any ideas what I'm going to say? Do y'all know? It's whoever tells me gets an A+ in the class. Kidding. Oh, come on. You all heard me enough. It's free. It's free. Free. It is free. Free. I love, love political seasons. I don't like the signs on the road, but I love the mail. Love it. Love the junk mail. Yes, when you're just feeling stuck, and my friend Kate does this. She has these watercolor crayons that she takes, and then she licks her finger and she'll just do it wherever she is. And I'm like, girl, look at you go. So this is giving me a nice little plain white base that I can watercolor on. I can collage on. I can chop these up. I can cover them in paper clearly, but I could also just paint them and then chop them up and add fun stuff to them, you know, and do, you know, I could do this one all over it, and start with this blue, and it doesn't have to, and just kind of, you know, turn it around and layer over top each other, and then do another color on there, and just make texture with anything. This is why, you know, you could do this with a potato, y'all. You could get a potato and do this. Now, it would not be, it'd be a little bit more messy, and it's probably just gonna be a one-time use, but you could do it if you wanted to. Totally. All right, and then we want to get another color. I don't have another color, but if I had another color, we could do another color. If I had red, that'd be really cool. Maybe I don't have any more, you know, because I've been picking up. I've been putting stuff up like I'm supposed to. What do y'all want to do tomorrow? We're doing mixed media tomorrow, but what are we going to do? Okay, I'm just going to stop. So then I'm going to let that dry, and then I can go in and I can add pink, I can add purple, I could add blue, I could add navy blue because we have that China blue. I could add the green. I could do all those colors that I love. All right, I'm going to wash my hands real fast. And let me show you all this little sari silk, okay? Yeah, of course you can. Yes, Sue. Yes, you can. Yep, you can watercolor right over that. Yeah, totally. Try it. It's, here's the thing. It's your book. If it doesn't work, just take paper towel and dab it up. Gesso over top of it again. It's not like anybody's giving you a grade. Tags, yep. You want me to do tags tomorrow? Is that what you want me to do? Okay. Mixed media tags. Ooh, maybe we'll do something with playing cards. I started to do that and I totally dropped the ball on that. Okay, so this is just one of the 10 different sari silk. You get 1 yard. This one is going to have all sari silks this month, and then there'll be an extra from me. And it is a tie-dyed spring colors. Isn't that fun? So you get 1 yard of this. You're gonna get all kinds of pastels, and if you want to get more of this, you can order more on my website. But this is just one little hint of what's coming in the box. Yeah, start covering it up. Exactly. That's the beauty. That's the beauty. See, if you don't like it, just keep on going, sis. Not anybody's going to see it. It's yours. And you know, there you go. You can do anything with it. All right, I'm going to go solo right here. Okay, Vicki, it is the VBM. I'm going to tell you one more time, but we'll do it. You can, I will try to email you the thing. There's also the Creative Club Journal Making Course Series. It's the name I have on my website too. And we should have emailed that, but so if we didn't, I will do that. Okay, hey Stephanie, how are you? You didn't miss anything, honey. It's just crazy me. We did a lot of fun mixed media stuff in my art journal that I made. Love that blue in the back. I love blues, love them, love them. I'll show you real fast. I'm just gonna hold it up. We worked on this, and if you go back and watch it, we made our own stamps out of linoleum blocks. This is just random stamps. Okay. This is just random blocks for building texture onto anything. And you can kind of see what I did in there. I've done a couple of pages. I did my front cover, which is, it's okay. And then this, I did a big block. I did this after Carmen's last year. So it's like my one-hit wonder flower. And then I did this one. So this, just cut it out of a magazine. And that's just the it's flower I do all the time. It's ridiculous. And I just quoted one of my favorite scriptures. And I have all these little definitions that I got from Junk Journal from somewhere. And this one says drawing, and I hate to draw, so that's my challenge. And then I started the next page that I haven't done anything to. Okay. There we go. So yes, if you are interested in taking the course, you can still get in on that. And if you want to take it live, you can get in on that tomorrow. We are doing that tomorrow night at 6:30. It's probably going to be a couple hours tomorrow night. They're not always going to be a couple hours, but tomorrow night probably will be, because we will be I will be showing you and doing it slow and taking questions and going back and doing again how to make signatures, how to fold your signature, and how to sew a signature in, and how to cover the book, you know, that kind of thing. It's not hard, and you can, and you'll need a ruler. I need to add stuff. You need like a ruler, and you're going to need like some way somehow to cut your board. I just use a paper cutter, but if you don't have one, so yeah. Anyway, okay, my friends, I'm going to go home and go to bed and pray that my dog, my precious Molly, this is who I'm talking about. If you don't know who she is, that's her. That's my Ditter Dot. We call her Ditter, Molly Dot, and we have all kinds of nicknames. We call her Ditter, and Ditter Dot, and Princess, and Rotten. She's rotten. Anyway, Slicer, that's when she's 1. She will be 8 in April. She is 1/4 Pyrenees and 3/4 Anatolian Shepherd. She has double dew claws in the back. There were 8 in her litter, and they all have the double dew claws, which is really cool. She sleeps with me. She's about 100 pounds. Me and my husband. Right now we have a grand dog who's just about 35, 40 pounds. He's tiny. And he is sleeping in the basement with my husband because I would love your prayers, my bonus son and his wife, my bonus daughter, in love. Her father is really sick and he is not doing well, and they are with him. So we have the grand dog while they are there, because my bonus son's mom is having to work out of town, so she totally loves Zuko as well, but he is loved by all of his grandparents. Anyway, so Molly she's just trying, he doesn't get on the bed with us, so she's laying on the bed all the time. She's almost 8, he's 2. Just think about it. His breed is crazy. He's a mutt, but he's made up of a lot of breeds that are kind of hyper. She is like, she smokes pot every day. She doesn't, but that's what she's like, because she's, you know, she's really chill until there is a predator, and then she will kill them. So there you go. It's just been a party. So I'm just like, can you tell I'm a little slap happy? So tomorrow, once again, tomorrow for the live, I said I'd be at 10 o'clock, but I'm going to the doctor at 9:15. If I can get back by 10 or 10:30, I'll go ahead and do it in the morning. Then I got to go back into Lexington at 1 to get my hair done. And then I get back, I'll let you know in the morning as soon as I know how the doctor's visit is going. And then I have my class tomorrow night at 6:30. But I will be going live tomorrow for Mixed Media Day 5. And we're going to be doing Mixed Media tags per Carol's request. She's the first one to say something, so bonus. So if you are following me on Facebook, great. If you aren't, please go follow me. If you are following me on Instagram, great. If you aren't, please go follow me. If you are following me on YouTube, great. If you're not, go follow me. And on Pinterest. It just helps me all around, y'all. Just trying to build this little business. So exciting news. As soon as I can tell you, I will. But stay tuned. You got to show up to stay tuned. I've been on here far too long.